would also be looking at some of the headlines. Let's quickly open the phone lines. My name is Ifeami Andrew. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007 are the numbers to call. This one says, good morning. Police arrest 22-year-old man and wife for armed robbery. Kudos to the police for a good job, but I want to know what the police is doing about the accused of those involved in the killing of SP Bako. And Anobi Casey sent that message. Good morning. Please, the governor should not be deceived. What he signed has the resemblance of a death sentence to me. I agree with former Governor Rufus Ada George. Pastor Vincent sent that one. Loretta Delight from Ichie. Police arresting suspected criminal is a good one. They should up their game. There are more criminals to be arrested in the state. The call of Bishop Nwala for traditional rulers and government urgently intervene in cases of land grabbing and other criminal activities in Ichie is a vital one. The elders are certain their resolution signed by the governor is a death sentence is baseless. What we need is peace. Good morning. Bishop Nwala calls on governor and chiefs and elders council chairman to come out and stop land grabbing and criminal activities going on in Ichie. Our people are hospitable. Such activities should stop henceforth. Ayana Goeze, King Boy. That one came in from you. And then this one says, good morning. What are you expecting the police to do concerning what happened yesterday in Darlington Orji's house? They know the people who did it, but they won't go after them because the chairman, I don't get that point. Let's go for a commercial first. When we come back, we'll look into it.
The season to consecrate your year and experience supernatural results.
Drew, and very interesting headlines on the Vanguard newspaper. Begin with a very sad one. Updates with the situation in Plateau State. And if you look at the Vanguard, you'd see this boldly written there. Plateau death toll hits 195. Hundreds of houses razed. Really sad. And our heart goes out to everyone who have loved ones there and the people in government of Plateau State. It's really a trying time for them, especially in a season like this where we're spreading love and getting prepared for a new year. Really sad. Another headline on the Vanguard: your funds are safe in banks. CBN assures depositors. Now, I think this is cool. I was talking to a friend of mine in the bank and I was telling him, why is it always very easy for people to put, it doesn't care how much, no matter how big the amount is. If you want to deposit it, the bank will collect it. But if you want to withdraw, now there are rules suddenly. And he laughed. I wouldn't tell you what he explained to me, but there are reasons. So the CBN is assuring every depositor that the banks are safe. You can deposit your money in the banks, because I think after the cash situation that happened under the Emefiele administration, a lot of people that take their monies to bank, because I spoke with people in the banks too, and they're saying people no longer come to deposit as much as they used to. Yeah, that's the truth. I think I spoke to about 2-3 people, friends of mine from different banks, and it's like, this is it right now. People no longer come to deposit as much as they used to. But I think it's why the CBN is trying to show everyone banks are safe. Put your money in the banks. And I would also encourage you to put your money in the banks. Regardless of anything, put your money in the banks. It's still the safest place to put it. Nigeria's terms of trade records fourth consecutive quarterly decline. That's also on the Vanguard. Sad day in Ondo. How Akeredolu died at 67. Indeed, a very sad day. Our heart also goes out to the government and people of Ondo State. To think that was in Akure just some weeks ago, and now I'm back and then hear this. It's really surprising. It's painful. So yes, our heart goes out to the government and people of Ondo State. Matawale decorates newly promoted Rear Admiral. Erosion scourge. Bayelsa community protest threaten oil companies' operation. This is it. We also have similar issues of erosion in Abia, in Imo, parts of Imo State. Erosion is something else. I'm even sure in Enugu, if I'm not mistaken, you also have problems of erosion. Okay, so on the Punch now, you find this one. CBN investigation. Banks sustain positive outlook on NGX. You would also find COP28 Development Bank wins $400,000 award. This one says insecurity, economic hardship to worsen in 6 states. World Bank. Plateau massacre. Federal government vows justice. IG sends squad after killers. All of those you would see on the Punch newspaper. We'd open the phone lines now. 0817-923-0007. Again, 0817-923-0007. You can also call us up on 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0003. Don't forget to use the Facebook platform. Go there and like the page on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's the handle on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook. Join us then. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you on Facebook as well. In the meantime, WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. That is the WhatsApp number. So you can send in WhatsApp messages, and we'll be taking a few of them before we get onto the phone lines. Okay, so this one here says, police arrest a criminal in Rivers. It's a good one, but there are many more criminals to be arrested. Okay. Jan, you sent that one in from LMA. Stand with authentic Rivers State elders. The minister cannot eat his cake and also have it. Nobody does that. Clever, Sonny. Rivers elders saying that Abuja resolution to death sentence is not important enough. Hence, the governor is saying otherwise. Fidelis Elemuwa from Chokocho Echie. That one is from you. Another message here on WhatsApp. This one says, Unwo Karaka Victor. Okay. Rivers elders are right for categorizing the presidential resolution as a death sentence. All right. This one says, good morning, Andrew. My condolences to the people of Ondo State in the death of their governor. Yeah, really sad. Thank God, ability, you sent that one in. This person says, true, and every soul shall taste death. The rich, the poor will all eventually die. Those who have 9 billion in their account, those who have 9 naira in their account, everybody would die. I don't know what you're referring to, but if it's to the Ondo State governor, I think condolences already pouring in. Okote Gillis from Abloma Road. Whether death sentence or not, since the resolution has been accepted by the state government, everyone should abide by and embrace the peace and that has been restored. Wanyamu Obioma Nobo from Igbodo Echie sent in that message. Okay, we're also on X, Nigeria Info PH on X, so please drop your comments on X. For those who might not be very familiar with it, formerly Twitter, now X. Some people still struggle. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. Just tell us your name and where you're calling from, and then you make your point. On Facebook, Courage Bodowosu says, how can Rivers elders be crying more than the bereaved? The governor said he will implement the peace accord. They are busy beating drums of war. Obioma Nobo, I think we already took yours on WhatsApp, so I can't repeat it on Facebook. Young Chibike says, our funds is safe in the bank. We need it to use for our family issues. Okay, so you see what I was saying. And then you go to the bank and you're told you can only withdraw 10,000 or you can't withdraw more than 5,000 or 20,000. Now there's a problem. So I think it has to be balanced. Police arresting suspected criminals, a good one. They should up their game. There are more criminals to be arrested in the state. Lorenzo's Light, I think we already took this before. For people having issues with the banks, please, I'm advising you, download banking apps. People who sell, try to begin to learn how to receive transfers. Because we know that the CBN has said many times that cashless is what they are aiming at. To reduce the amount of money in circulation might be one way to get people to go to that direction. I don't know. I'm just suggesting from what we have seen, because officially nothing has been said for this except blaming banks and POS operators. But my advice to you is begin to learn. Some people just don't want to grow into the technology. Begin to learn. Download your banking apps, or you do the eNaira wallet thing, the CBN. You can use that to pay bills and pay for little things and do transfers for little things you buy. I think young people who are tech savvy should begin to try and educate their parents and older people around them about how these things work, so that we try to accept it. And by so doing, the little cash you withdraw, you would spend it on the little things that are necessary. You can do other transactions using your... For me, I'm not really complaining too much because I do everything transfer, and I've gotten my mother and everybody. Just know that transfer, if the person will not collect transfer, go to another shop. Simple. It's what it is. Because you can't begin to punish yourself because the cash is not available as much as you want. All right? So please. All right, we'll take the calls now. Tell us your name, where you're calling from, and straight to your point. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is J.A. and I'm calling you from Port Harcourt.
All right, go on.
Well, for me, I think that I feel the concern of the Rivers elders, but I want to also say that they should trust the government for these things. The governor has said in his Christmas Day postcard that he will implement these things, but will not mortgage the freedom of Rivers people. I think what they're supposed to do now is to see how they can close rank with the governor to see how to move the state forward. I don't think anybody will benefit from any crisis that arises as a result of this whole thing. But I want to call on the Rivers State Police Command. First, I will tell them congratulations for the arrest they have made, and also to put their ears and go investigate what happened to Darlington Orji. They should not do selective enforcement. When it happened to the other people, my brother, they will see clamp down, arresting and all those. It has happened for more than 24 hours now. Tunde Disu has not said anything. It's not making any sense to me. But conclusively, Andrew, the civil defense now becomes census officials counting number of people that died, They cannot tell me that they are guiding that facility, yet they don't know that such things were happening there. What is their role, for goodness sake? They carry weapons, they carry everything, yet cannot safeguard and chase away people from that place until you go there and tell us another figure, why another figure happened. This is so shameful, bro. Thank you.
All right, JJ, thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Femi. And how are you doing this morning?
Very fine, thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I remain the very distinguished at the Temple of Kevin. Very important. The elders, talking on that regard, in as much as they have the interest of Rivers people at heart. But the last time I checked, the governor we have in the person of Siminala Fubara is a technocrat, a man who distinguishes his right from his left, a man who is known for me for few words but makes a lot of sense, a man who always thinks before acting, a man of a visionary, character. For me, I want to appeal to them to please look for a way, synergize with the governor and the rest of the way forward. The peace accord, as the governor has said, is not a death sentence. They have signed it, But as we normally know, the governor has told us that he has, studied the peace accord they have signed. And he knows what to do at the appropriate time. Please, let's work with the governor and move the state forward. And like my bishop rightly said, I think it's better late than never. Bishop Kochukwumala coming out to speak on the issue of land grabbing. Last time I checked, listening to him, it's obvious it has affected him because he mentioned the scripture union, and which is a land owned by the Christian community. See, we are being told that when they carry another person's dead body, look at it, it's a bunch of firewood. The traditional rulers, the Obakeche, all of them need to rise up on this occasion. Eche is predominantly known as farmers, but when our lands are being forcefully taken by us, it's very much obvious that we are doomed.
All right, thank you very much, Temple. Thank you, Temple. Thank you very much. Point has been made. And let me just quickly state this as well, please. Okay, go on. Nigerian for good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, please, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is from Koro.
Okay.
About the Anthony local government chairman statement. Yeah, Andre, I want to commend the local government chairman. He has been doing well. The Anthony Council boss. I know council boss like him. I love this man because Anthony projects every year. If our rep member, Atlantic will do send, but Atlantic cannot do send. Not Atlantic bring for full that are breaking. Generator that are full generator that we cannot even use, no provision. The Atlantic is not going to come back. I will never put for him when he come back. But this particular council chairman, on Anthony now, good race, carnival, on top, died on top of water. You will see stage on top of water. It has never happened before. So I cannot go to Anthony. But now I can go to Anthony. There is a peace in Anthony. I want to mention him to continue with his good work. Just like what that woman said, he's going to come back for second season. Nobody's going to stop him. Ratus are working with the best local government chairman I'm going to ever produce. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Okay.
The Rivers elders, we are not known them as the Rivers elders. They are retired politicians. If you check the one around, they are retired politicians. You myself, I do not recognize them. They are self-imposed Rivers elders. The agreement has been made, and the FC minister did this. Is a peaceful man. Whatever the FC minister is doing is to make sure that the state moves forward. He knows the best for the state. He has done it when he was a governor. The best law school in Nigeria today is one that PDP will not take care. Even in just rapport, hit roads, hit employment, go to limit to the clinic and see what is happening there. The last contract that we have signed, him and the current Mr. President, see what is happening there. The man created a lot of justice. Even in institutions, lecturers, and some workers there. So the FC minister needs to for us. The government has said that agreement is not in best sentence. What is the problem with these retired politicians that call themselves elders? They should allow peace to reign. You can remember, after that peace in Abuja, there is peace in River State now. After Abuja, there is peace in River State. Sometimes before, litigations here and there. I know the papers here and there. So the self-acclaimed elders should allow to allow peace to reign. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, good morning, Andrew.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Soto Gosan. I'm calling from Onega.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I want to commend the police command in Rivers State for the arrest of the 22 years old man with his wife. I begin to wonder how a man with his wife will get involved in criminal activities. What kind of morale or possibly the training are they going to give to their children? And secondly, Rivers elders disagree with Governor Similayo by saying that the agreement signed in Abuja is a death sentence. Andrew, I have gone through that agreement over and over again, and I begin to wonder the terms in which the governor was subjected to sign that agreement. First of all, the commissioners resigned without being sacked, and in that agreement, they are stating that they should call them back. On what ground or on what basis? That is what actually strikes me on that agreement. I think the elders, while looking for a way to safeguard and also secure River State, they should also try as much as possible to police. But I love what they are doing. Thank you, and do have.
All right, thank you. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Andrew.
Welcome.
River State elders, former Governor Ada George. What has Ada George contributed in River State as a governor he was then? And after he's been a governor, what role has he played as a River State man? Let these people who call themselves elder go and relax. Elder does not cause problems. Any good elder who think to say he's an elder, he doesn't cause problems. These people are not elder, they are jobbers. They just want to be relevant. Let them allow him to rule us the way God has given him to lead us. If Ada George has contributed a little like what Sim want to do today, we would have been better than today. The Ada George, they are the problem of River State. Let him think twice. Thank you.
Nigeria Info, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Thank you. My name is Goodness. I'm calling from Port.
Okay.
Let me start the Ikuru local government chief of staff that was attacked. Alleged one of the attacked him. He said he was a former chief of staff. You see, one thing about his life, both of them are my friends. That we must always remember that anything anyone sows, he shall reap. You remember one story one time that one rhino was sporting article alleged that this same Darlington Orji today was sent by one of the local government chairman to attack him, and they shot his mouth. That video trended well too much. And that guy was still in the deep time. Today, Darlington Orji has left and he's been attacked. According to how he has said, he knows where they belong to. He knows what they do. So why is he complaining? That is what he did to people when he was chief of staff, according to the allegations. Well, the police should come in. Then, my other issue is about Diogoni. $300 million they said they want to recover. I tire for Nigerian police. Someone came out and alleged that someone killed police DPO and took $300 million of Diogoni. The police never arrested this person, and they never arrested the person that alleged. The accused and the accuser are still moving freely. But ordinary armed robber of husband and wife, they don't put up for news that police have arrested husband and wife that are robbery. It's maybe just like 100,000 naira. Child, that's not do. My name is Good.
Hello, Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. First of all, I stand with the elders. Wherever cause of interpretation is respect.
Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
And the likes of.
Hello, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Tammy. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, go ahead.
What I want to ask the governor and Wike and the president is the decision they have taken, is it on our constitution and law? Society must be fair and free. If you want safety and security, everybody is shouting, let it peace through. You cannot have peace on injustice. There cannot be law or rightness of law on illegality. That's what the law says. That's the philosophy of law. There cannot be legality on illegality. The directives that the president has given, are they constitutional? That people move away from one party to another all the constitution and the laws say that people want to impeach the governor without recourse to their constituencies, without legitimate grounds. Is it constitutional that the governor of a state said, look, I'm taking this action legally, that the court said this people should not sit again, this people are recognized? So what are people saying? River State is owned by people. Those people are shouting peace, peace. We have nothing that we can do. People can do more than him. They have not done it because they want peace. Secondly, the crime that is escalating in Nigeria and River State, they have killed the DPO. People are shouting. It's because of the failure of the police and those in government for doing the needful. When these crimes start, they don't nip it in the bud. Look at chiefs are shouting. People are grabbing their land. People are provoking them. When tomorrow they pick up machetes and slaughter people, they say, oh, there's a DPO there. There's a commissioner in the state. There's a governor. There is a president. Look at 160 million people, 1,000 people killed in the north. Look at what Israel is doing. People should learn how to attack criminals. The Israelis are not playing with criminals. One attack on them, they are massacring people, so that the criminal will be afraid. Now the Hamas people are begging. That's what they should do to these criminals. They should be begging. When you don't attack them, they grow and attack you. And they'll be killing DPOs and then they'll kill commissioners.
Thank you very much for your contribution. We'll take some more messages online. Remember Facebook, Nigeria Info, 92.3 PH. Iceberg says, please help me. The police just have the airport junction is at Tite Geno. Tell them to release that young man with Keke Bus who's traveling with his family. After checking his papers and everything was okay, why still keep him for over an hour? Uka Egbu sent this one in over a minute ago. They're saying police officers are holding a young man with the Keke Bus at airport junction. Edison Ferguson says the governor is a smart man. He has signed the peace resolution, so let's allow him work towards it. Tonma says you're there. My brother Ed Tonma, nobody insulted anybody. Right? If he has an opinion about a person, that's not to say that he insulted a person. So except you don't know what insulting a person really is. I'm pretty sure I sit down here and some of you send messages about your opinion towards me. I don't think you insulted me. I don't pick offense about it because you didn't call me stupid, crazy, dumb. Some of you allege that, I support this. Oh, this one support that. And I look at you and I go, somebody feels that, these people, I don't think we should refer to them as elders. I think that they're just after their interest. That's his opinion. You can't then tell him that it's an insult because why would you say a former governor is a retired politician and is, or somebody says, what did you do while you were in office? That's his opinion. State yours and not to begin to find out what an insult is like and what it's not. If anybody insults anybody on the show, which of course we will not allow, that will be correctly addressed. And Ed Tom, I have to say that because we're talking about headlines and you did not end up reacting to any of the headlines. Rather, you're looking for who insulted who. There are serious issues to look at. Thank God, Atuegbu says, Abuja resolution, death sentence, according to Rivers elders. When elders, chiefs, and youth bodies are against you, know that God in heaven is also against you. That one is from X on Twitter. Another message on X, Kote Gillis says, the death of Akeredolu should remind our leaders on the need to develop the health sector in this country and make it more attractive. Still on X, at Thank God, Tugbo 1 says, Rivers Elders Rights Fulbara says, Abuja resolution death sentence when elders, chiefs, and youth bodies are against you, know that God in heaven is against you. Okay, I think we took that earlier. Well, that's too much we can take. Well, we've heard what the elders have to say. Now, for those people who do not see them as elders, whether you like it or not, they are elders. They have served the state, they are elder statesmen, and they are stakeholders in Rivers State. You might like it, you might not like it, but that is what it is. They are there and have achieved that status, not just because of their age, but also because of their service, good or bad. So that's it. My name is Ifeami Anzo.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.
As the Christmas bell and